Hey homies, so check it out. Today we're gonna go ahead and do the front facing portion, to kind of clean it up, make it look neater, and also give it a little bit more structural stability, So right here on the front, we're gonna go ahead and put or 1x2s going down and then across in front of every shelf, To basically kind of cover these up, and just make it look nice and clean and even. So I'll be right back and I'll show you what I'm going to go ahead and use this miter saw today instead of the table saw because we're going to be knocking down these 1x2s. And we're going to be cutting two of them down to 73.5 inches. And then I'll start drawing on the patterns. And then with the Dremel, I'll cut them out. And then I'll show you a little bit of the process as I go there. All right. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get working on chopping these down, right? Feed me, homies. All right, homies, so check it out. Now that the boards are cut down and sanded, we can start drawing in the designs onto the edge of the board. So what we'll do is we'll just start making triangles like that, and then lines off the triangles to give it that crosshatch design like I did on this practice board over here. Obviously, this was a little sloppier, so it's not as even. But I want it a little bit more even like these over here. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do now. So I will show you guys once it's kind of there, right? Okay, so now we have the design kind of basically drawn. I just drew these on here to show the cross-hatching effect I was going to do, but I'm not actually going to draw in the crosshatch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and freehand those, but I just wanted the basic line there to give me a guide so that way it all stays pretty even, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hit it with the Dremel, and then we'll come back and look at it, see what you guys think. So far, this is how far I've gotten with it. So you see what I'm saying, like, doing the cross-hatching kind of freehand, but having the lines there to guide me is keeping at least this portion of the pattern even all the way through. So I'm about halfway on just cutting that and then just coming back and cross-hatching every little bit every once in a while. So anyway, I'll show you too once I get around to firing it, and then we'll do some other stuff. All right, I was watching. There it is, all burnt up, looking good, sharp. So that way we can go ahead and put it onto the shelf. And this will be one side. And once we get the other one put down, then we'll get good measurements for the cross beams. That way it's all nice and good and solid. You know what I mean, Holmes? But yeah, so I guess like I can show you real quick. So this guy will go like right here. All nice and flush up. So that will be that whole side. Looks pretty good, my homes. And that's what it looks like when you brush it with the wire wheel. So it just kind of went over a little bit with that wire wheel just to give it this, kind of rough spun look, I don't know. I think it gives it a lot more character. But anyway, there you go, vatos locos y vatas. All right, I'll be back. Okay, homies, so check it out. So I got these on here on the shelf now on both sides. So now we're gonna do the cross ones. And on these, we're gonna have to measure every time because there are slight differences. But and we're also gonna do slightly different patterns. So right here I got a board I already cut down and sanded. So gonna figure out which side is best to use. Probably this side. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start freehanding some designs onto it after I do a little bit of measurements to kind of divide it up so I know like how big of a design I can put on each side, because I'm trying to get it somewhat symmetrical without being perfect. All right, that's what you'll feed me. All right, so check it out. I did a couple little drawings on this board that I'm gonna try to cut out with the Dremel. And then after that's all cut up and set up, what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and take this and it will be the top part of this section right here. All right. And I think for the shelves themselves, I'll do simpler designs, just not like the outrigger canoe or the palm tree, you know, just more like, you know, like designs. But we'll see when we get there. All right, homies. Okay, I was watching. All right, homies. So you can see that's all kind of carved in there, you know. So now that we got that knocked out, we'll go ahead and burn it and see if it comes out any better. And then after we burn it, we'll hit it with a wire brush, and then we'll see where we go from there. All right. All right, so there it is, all burnt up. So now everything's really popping, you know. So next we'll hit it with the wire brush, which is over here, real quick. And I'll do my best to just kind of show you so you can see the difference that it makes. This is kind of hard. All right. I'll just show you after I get it done. All right, I'll be back, homies. There you go. So like I said, it gives it that really weathered effect. So I'm pretty happy with that. All right. So go ahead and I'll attach it, and then we'll get to it later, all right? Okay, so I'm really super short, so I had to lay it down so I could put the top one on. But I decided to go ahead and just keep this design around the outside, and then put the fancier one in the lower section. But I don't know. I was also thinking of alternating between this cool design and then do another, you know, standard all the way down, but I'm not 100% sure yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the next one and then see how I feel as I go. All right, feed my homes. Homies, there it is. Pretty much, for the most part, done. You know, looks a lot more finished. It looks a lot more professionally done. I dig it. But we're still gonna add some lights, some LEDs here in these right under there, you know, to shine down on, like, you know, what's in the shelves, you know. And I also having a hard time breathing because I'm still a little sick. But anyway, I'm also gonna get a piece of plywood and some tiki wallpaper. Put the tiki wallpaper on the plywood, and then nail it to the back of this thing to make it extra solid, you know. And that way it's got a nice backdrop too. But that's about all I'm gonna do for right now until we get all the other little things that we need. But I'll be back to show you guys it with the mugs and everything inside of them. All right, I just want to feed me. All right, homies, check it out. So there it is, all set up, you know. Unfortunately, it didn't fit all of the collection. There's still quite a few left out, but it's pretty nice for right now, you know. It fits there pretty good, you know. So hopefully when I get around to building my own little tiki room, I can transfer it over. But like I said, I still want to get the lights put in and do a backboard for it with some tiki inspired wallpaper. But I think it looks pretty. Feed me, homes. What do you guys think? And then the bottom, I have my little baskets with my cocktail stuff. But I dig it, homies. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. I just watch it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sharing is caring. So share with your friends. And please leave me a like, comment down below. It helps me in the algorithm. All right. Órale, homies. Firme.